Wow, deputy, deputy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Spill. I'm your host, Reagan.
I'm Chris.
And I'm India.
And we're back to talk to you guys about music this time. All of us have been to some awesome concerts over the summer. And we just wanted to, go into it a little bit, talk about what we liked, what we didn't like. So let's get started.
I went to the Legendary Nights tour not too long ago, maybe like a couple weeks ago. It was like, I think Meek Mill and Future, if I can remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had YG and Meg. Personally, the guys gave me nothing at the show. I felt like Megan ran the show, even with just the 10 minutes that they allotted her.
10.
Like, it was really, really short. But, like, it was such a good show. Like, I really enjoyed her thing. I kind of wish it was just, like, a her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who was the headliner? Like, who was the main?
It was Future and Meek together. Like, they were, like, passing it off.
Well, me and India, we went to the Chris Brown concert. We didn't go together, but we both went.
I had a ball. It was so funny, y'all. I finally saw Chris Brown.
How'd you feel about Chris Brown?
He put on a show. Like, he was so great. Like, when he first came out, he kind of reminded me of, like, Michael Jackson. Like, he's like the Michael Jackson of our time, honestly. Like, the movements and everything. I was like, wow, Chris Brown.
So,
yes.
Like, everything he does, he draws on Michael Jackson.
Yes. And I love how he threw it back to, like, the old songs. Remind me of middle school years and Skateland years.
I've seen him twice.
For
this
real?
Is a great
First
performer.
time.
I didn't go
This my
to the one you
second
guys
time.
went to.
Yeah. Did you go to the Between the Sheets tour?
I did.
I wanted to.
Wow.
I was supposed to go to that one. I didn't go to that one. Didn't get to go to his first, like, all his concerts, literally something had came up and I couldn't come to any of them.
Yeah.
So this one, I told my mom, I said, I have to go. Honestly, that was one of the best performances I had seen. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even, like, all his personal stuff to the side. He's a great performer. Moving forward, we got some new music that came out.
We do.
Yep.
We do.
Okay. I don't even know how to approach this.
What are you listening to right now?
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite song is Wale on Chill.
Okay.
I love that song. I listen to that song like every single day because I'm like, it's a vibe.
It is.
So that's one of my favorites right now. What about you?
Right now I'm listening to Over It, the whole album. Like, I get in the car, I put it on. I get in the shower, I put it on. It's just always on. So.
What's your favorite song off of it?
It's either gonna have to be the one with Usher, Come Through, or Potential.
I listened to that song specifically with my line sister. She was like, listen to this because I'm not sure how I feel about it. She was like, because Usher's one. I was like, oh, Usher. I listen to anything with Usher. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. So then I listened to her whole album like within the last 2 days, like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm feeling the Usher album, like the Usher one a little bit.
That's the only one.
But I'm like, people are mad about the Jhené Aiko song because they were expecting it to be like, I killed the man, not... I don't even know how the lyrics go, but everyone was expecting it to go harder, so people are upset about that. I feel like there's like mixed emotions about this album because a lot of people are saying it's a flop.
I was definitely like displeased with the album,
Yeah.
but because I like Summer so much, like it took me a couple times to get into it. Honestly.
Yeah, I would definitely say you have to listen to it like once or
I
twice.
listened to it, I was like, yep, this ain't it. This ain't it.
Give it another try.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Listen to it a few more times. Earlier this week, Reagan and India had the opportunity to interview Damo, Mason's very own, about his rap career, and they also played a game of word association. So let's hop right into that.
We are here with Dominique Arnold, better known as Damo. He's a music artist and a senior here at George Mason University studying integrated studies with a concentration in legal studies. Damo has dropped 2 new singles, Drip Drop and Talk My Shit, on Sunday, September 29th. So, welcome to the show, Damo.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
We're happy to have you. So we have like a few questions that we wanted to ask you about not only your raps that are coming out, but like being a student at Mason, starting your own label.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
All right, so how did you get started with this music industry?
So it started with, I was on campus and I was getting a cut from Cam. He used to go here. And I was with Zay. If y'all know him, he used to run track here. And so I was getting the cut, and then Zay was talking about how he wanted to make a mixtape or whatever. So I was joking, and I was like, oh, let me hop on the track. And he was like, sure. So I went over his crib that night, and I just hopped on the track, and from there I just kept making more.
So it was in college that you like started.
Yeah, it was last summer.
Wow.
Mhm.
And then you already have 2 singles?
No,
how
I
many?
got 2 new singles.
Okay.
I got an album and an EP
In a year.
in a year.
Wow. So how do you balance doing all of that and school? Since you're a
mean,
full-time student.
Just no procrastination. Procrastination is the enemy. So you just want to, I try to make a calendar
Mhm.
so I could visually see what I got to do and when I got to do it.
Mhm.
Because before I had one, it was like you lose track, you things slip if it's not
Yeah.
in front of you. So I got a little calendar and that's how I keep on top.
What's the process that goes into like creating an album, EP? Like how do you figure out like how do you pick your title of your album, like what songs are going on there? It's a long process.
Yeah.
It was a long process. It really just depends on the vibes. That's what I can really say. The vibes. That's what dictates whether, like, when I was definitely making my first album, it was just all about the vibes, like the cohesiveness between the tracks and the next track, and then the title. I titled it Candy Corner, and I titled it that because it was truly just a collection of tracks that I had made over the first couple months of my career.
Wow. So you're under Stacey Record, correct?
Yes.
So how did that all come about?
So Stacey was actually founded by me and a couple other students on George Mason campus, and we wanted to, because it's hard to make it in the music industry, especially when you're by yourself. You know, it's easy to get like shrugged off. So we decided we might as well come together and bring our different talents and just try to lift each other up. And that's how Stacey came about.
So how many people are part of it?
So right now, I want to say we're about 6 deep. It's we're all Mason students or Mason alum. So we have Zay King, a Mason alum, me, Steph, he goes to Mason. He also competes on the speech and debate team. Faison, who also goes to George Mason, and 2 new additions. We have Blinks, who is a unknown identity, but he features in EDM music. So it's actually a new and kind of like new grounds because I really don't know about that.
Yeah.
And then we have Princess, who is also a student here.
Oh,
She
wow.
can
Y'all
sing.
deep.
Yeah, we're deep, very deep, very different styles of music and all of that.
What do you see for the future?
Big things, big things. I don't wanna sound too cocky,
Yeah.
but I see big things.
That's good. You always gotta have big goals ahead
Yeah.
of you. If you don't have it, then what are you
gotta-
doing it for?
You gotta see it before anyone else sees it. That's what I say.
So your new singles, Drip Drop, Talk My Shit. Tell us about that. How did that come about?
So, Drip Drop is actually really old. It's from like May last year.
Okay.
So, and that track was fun to make though. We was in the stew. I was with producer Steven Padilla. He's tough off campus. But he just cut on the beat, and yeah, I just was spitting. And then for Talking About Shit, we actually started that when we made the beat in the studio from like scratch, and then that's why the flow goes really well with the song. Cause
I like that song.
Yeah, we made it. We
If
made
he
it.
was like, that's my song. I love that.
Yeah, we made that one. We made the beat and the track all in the stew, just off the top.
So we talked about the process of like an overall album for an individual song. What does that look like? Because I saw in an interview, Jay-Z apparently doesn't even like write down his songs. Like he doesn't take a pen out or anything. It's like different for every artist.
I would say for me personally, it's different from track to track. I have some tracks where I really want to put the pen to the paper and, well, really fingers to the phone. I don't want to use the pen and the paper. But some tracks, you know, you want to really get detailed. You're gonna write it, but sometimes you just spit it off the top. It's all about the vibes.
What advice would you give to someone that wants to get into the music industry?
Just gotta have perseverance. You just gotta keep pushing and pushing and believe that it's gonna go somewhere. Because no one else is gonna believe it for you.
What are your goals? What do you have next going on for you?
So for me specifically, like I said, I got the song dropping in October. I got the contest going on right now. But viewing it as a label, we got multiple songs dropping this month. We got Zay King dropping his birthday track October 13th. That's gonna be dropped. The song's dropped. Like, yeah.
Okay.
That's the name of the song. And then we got FaZe. He's dropping a song October 24th. And then just properly, because like I said, we just got 2 new people, Blinks and Princess. So integrating them into Stacey and giving them that full marketing that they deserve.
So where can people listen to your music?
I'm everywhere. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. There's gonna be different tracks on different platforms. Like if you go the official side, like Apple Music, Spotify, those were my 2 newest tracks are at. And then SoundCloud is gonna have some of my older songs or more experimental songs.
Okay.
That's where you can find them on SoundCloud.
And where can people follow you?
They can follow me on IG. That's DOMO.INC. Snapchat's the same. And then I think my Twitter is Fresh Prince Damo. Yeah, I think that's it.
Well, thank you for coming to the spill.
Thanks for having me.
Before you leave, though, we have a little game. The game that we're going to be playing is called Word Association. So basically, we have a little bin here. Let me go grab it. We have a bin here full of words. I've not looked at any of them. I didn't create them, so I'm not cheating. And basically what we're going to do is we'll pick a word out. Whatever the word says on it, you have to come up within 10 seconds with the song. So you got to start singing it.
Okay.
So, like, it has to be in the lyrics.
Okay.
You don't really have to say the title of the song because you need to get what you got to
Right.
get out in time.
All right.
Who's going first?
Dominic, you go first.
All right. So I just pull it out and I just gotta.
Yes. We gotta, yeah.
Everything litty, I keep it in hot. In the spot. Dang, I don't know the words, but this is that Gunna song that just came out.
Hot?
Yeah. Hot, yeah.
I was like,
everything litty, we keeping it hot.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, okay. And then you go.
I'll be terrible at this game.
Me
y'all.
too. Tell me the word, I might help you.
Oh, okay.
What's the word?
I stay fly.
I'm scared.
I stay fly.
Who sings that? I can't remember.
What's his name?
Dang. Oh no, that's old.
I'm nervous. Oh, and I can't sing, so. Oh. Time. Time. What time is it? Summertime. Celebration. What time is
back to
it?
Disney.
Summertime. Look, it took me a
There
second,
you go,
but I got
Reagan.
there.
Forget you. I was driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, forget you.
I was like, what?
Oh yeah, you. That was my word.
Dad.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Oh,
easy.
hold up.
My chick bad.
Oh,
My chick good.
My chick do stuff
That your chick wish she could. Wow, I had a few bad songs. Bad and bougie. I had a few.
Oh, why
Dad.
can I think of that?
You was lacking.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna pick the one. Respect. R-E-S-E-C. Oh, C-T. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh.
I can't
Dad,
even
right
spell.
here.
Oh. If I had one wish, you'd be my fool. Promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you. If I had one wish.
Okay.
I like that one.
All right, last one
Last
falls on me.
one.
Fast. I know, like, I only know one line, living life in the fast lane, but I don't even know what song that is. I feel like that's
I thought that was from Dreamgirls.
I feel like that's a line, though. I feel like that's a line, though.
Step into the fast lane.
lane. Hey, y'all finished this one. There you go.
Isn't that what it is?
Oh, that's not what I was thinking, but that worked, though.
I thought that was it. Okay.
I'll take it.
Well, we've come to the end of our game. Thank you for coming. We
Thanks
really
for
enjoyed
having
having
me.
you.
I enjoyed coming, playing the game, and y'all got me on a couple words, but
Mhm.
I was there.
Hopefully next time you come on, do a song or something for us.
For sure, for sure.
All right. Well, make sure you check out his 2 new singles, Drip Drop and Talk My Shit. We'll be back with the spill.
It was a pleasure having Damo here on the set for this film. So next we want to see what our girl Jemiah's doing for Word on the Street.
Welcome back to Word on the Street. I'm your girl Jemiah, and today we're going to play a game called Word Association. Crazy.
Crazy in Love by Beyonce.
Sing it. Oh, I gotta you have to sing a song. No, I'm not singing. Got me looking so crazy right now. That's all you have to do. Baby.
Baby, hood, baby shit.
Hey.
Hood, baby shit. Hood, baby shit.
Girl.
Who run the world? Girls.
Hey.
Can I say the same thing again?
Yes.
Beautiful girl all over the world. I don't know the
Okay, thank you. I'm your girl Jemiah, and that was the Word on the Street. See you guys next time.
Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TheSpillGMU. And make sure you check out our videos on Mason Cable Network on YouTube. And we're also on the Mason Cable Network, channel 8.1. So thanks for watching.
Bye.
Wow, deputy.